Guess what? We're live.
We're live, pal.
We are live. Coming to you from two different places, but in the one central hub somehow.
Magic. Internet magic.
It is internet magic. Some magical things have happened in the past week and a half, I guess.
Hang on, I'm still waiting on the Twitch stream to
just make sure I have everything. Make sure it doesn't say Hellblade 2's Senua's Sensual
Season 3.
Yeah.
Dumb shows, streams, talk shows, and podcast, and Senwa Saga Hellblade 2.
Does it still say that on there too? Fuck it. We're just gonna get all this Hellblade traffic. That's all right. This is all right. This is just what it is.
What's going on, man?
Man, you know, I've had a week. Spent a vacation. Went north instead of south. We went north from where we were.
You're probably gonna wish you went north next week instead of.
Yeah. From what I hear is the temperatures are gonna be pretty nasty around us.
We got ours is set to be 95 Monday through Friday.
Mm-hmm. I guess we have one day that's going to be in the hundreds.
So yeah. Fancy. Woo-hoo. Fancy you guys.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we did that. We can talk about that in a second, but some other cool stuff happened as well, right? You know, I mean, we can talk about these guys right here real quick. You know, those are cool. This one's pretty cool. Dubby. You know, you guys. You wanna get some good non-jitterless, non-jittery, jitterless energy. Definitely go to w.gg and
use code AED show. You'll get 10% off of your magical order.
So but have you ever woke up to yourself? To find yourself wanting to just rub morning wood all over your face, because I feel like that has happened. Yeah, at least once or twice. Yeah, you just want to take that morning wood and just take it.
Yeah, just get some man cream and spread it all over my face.
And you know, it's not just man wood though. You know, there's also orange dreamsicle.
Orange creamsicle.
Oh, excuse me.
Orange creamsicle.
Yeah, no, it's not dream. It's a creamsicle. Why is it? Why is it a creamsicle? What do you got there?
Because that's what it says, my guy.
Look at that. What the heck is that?
It's going to be backwards because I don't have my...
No, you got it right. It looks good on there. Yeah.
Nice.
It's an orange creamsicle morning wood.
I love the art on here too.
That does look like a lumberjack. Have you ever, just been lumberjacking off and you wake up and you want to get morning wood all over your face? This is, there you go. Yep, get that. There you go. This happens to be what? What is this product that you are?
So this is the dream of a guy I follow on Instagram. He probably has TikTok and all that other stuff too. But
okay.
I don't know if I've ever sent it to you.
OnlyFans as well, probably.
I don't know if I've ever sent this guy to you. Most of my friends are disgusted by him, but I am just so interested in what he does.
Yeah. Focus yourself, by the way. Refocus yourself.
Focus.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but it's like we gotta get you focused. Get your face closer. Get up in there. Show me where you put that morning wood. Show me where. Right there it is. That's where you put that morning wood.
Let's just get closer. Is it gonna fix?
Yeah. It's getting there.
You stupid camera.
Good enough. Much better than it was.
Nope. We'll just do the
It's all me for a second. So, just like on my screen, just my face huge. Like,
the man cream product is made by the same guy.
One guy
that ate raw chicken for 100 days.
Oh, good. This guy. Okay, you told me about raw chicken guy. Okay, what's his name? Joe.
No idea what his name is.
Joe, raw chicken guy.
Joe, raw chicken guy. But he's done other experiments before. But his goal is to show that the problem with food is not the food, but how it's handled and sourced. So he ate 100 days of raw chicken from a local sourced butcher that he trusts.
Okay.
So he would just said chicken out in the park, just a raw chicken breast, and just turn it into like a BLT or something, and just put like raw bacon probably, and just eat it.
It's kind of making me sick to think about it. Not that, like, I don't know. If he was fine with it, that's cool. But it's just like the texture of it, and the sliminess.
Well,
the slurpiness.
He was basically trying to see if he would get salmonella, because that's what everybody tells you you'll get.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you gotta get salmonella.
He didn't get sick at all during his time. I'm not telling you all to go eat raw chicken, but
you're not endorsing that part of it.
Yeah, I'm not endorsing. And he disappeared for like 3-4 weeks, maybe.
It's about the time salmonella takes you out of.
And he just randomly appeared back in my feed, and he is eating for 30 days. He's doing cow testicles. Big old
cojones,
just giant. I miss him eating chicken because
still on the cow.
Yeah, he just walks up to it. He just runs up into a field with he's got a GoPro.
Yeah. Listen, did you ever watch that Dirty Jobs episode where they're like at a sheep farm and they're like, we have to detesticle these sheep and we have to do it the old fashioned way with our mouths? You didn't see that? Oh my God.
I must have missed that one.
I think it was on Discovery Channel or Pornhub. I can't remember, but but no, like they had to actually grab their sheep balls and then right above it just to go in and just rip it out. That's how they do it.
Can't tell.
Mike Rowe did that. Mike Rowe did that. Look it up sometime, but another time. Not right now. You don't have to right now. Get back to the story. He's eating cow balls.
Straight. Yeah, I don't know if you ever seen the inside of a testicle.
No,
but it kind of looks like really ripe honeydew.
You make it sound delicious.
It's so gross. So today's episode, he had spaghetti and meaty balls. So you just had
meaty balls, spaghetti and meaty balls.
He's made a product made out of what did we say?
Bone taro, I think you said, right?
Yeah, bone taro. It's basically cow fat inside the lotion.
Is that like the inside of the? Isn't that like the inside of the bone, like the good part of it?
I thought that was marrow.
Oh, yeah. Marrow is the part. Yeah, that's inside the bone. Sorry. I'm not sorry.
Let me. Yeah. Maybe it's farro.
Farro. Tallow. Tallow. Bone tallow?
Tallow. Fuck. We're doing a bad job of selling this. Yeah, tallow.
Yeah.
Tallow.
I think
tallow for skin.
There's that psychological thing is, you can say something right a million times and nobody cares, but the first time you say something wrong, it's like everybody's like, no, that's wrong. So that's what we were just doing right there. Bone tallow. Is it tallow?
Yeah, bone tallow.
Tallow.
Unsure, but it's the fat is supposed to stimulate collagen production and skin renewal, so it should be like an anti-aging cream too. But
we have baby faces already. What's going to happen? Am I going to get?
Yeah, you're going to look like a little boss baby.
Is that what happened to your beard? Did you just start using it and it just fell right off?
Too much. It was like, we have to revert to. So I can only use it here and like.
Yeah, cheekbones.
But it smells. The products smell great. I've only used it for 2 days. I can't say if it's done anything, but
yeah. So
I'm gonna keep using it.
Is he saying like it's primarily for like maybe like acne treatment and then just like skin?
You're right.
Kind of stuff.
Because he had if you go to his website, pictures is like he had a bad. He had a name for the acne he has, and it has
pizza
cleared
face.
Up mostly.
I think it's what these. We can say that. I can say that if I had it, but which I did. So.
If you buy some, you'll support his dream of owning a 2005 used Toyota Corolla. That's his dream.
I mean, that's a good.
Who needs it?
That was a good year.
Who needs a fancy Ford? Oh my God, fancy sports car.
A fancy sports car.
Sports car. I just miss Fortnite so much.
Yes, I feel like you do. We might have to reinstall. But that's pretty cool. So go ahead. Tell me more about this. Thick. What's it taste like?
Well, actually, the orange creamsicle one's smooth. What's it taste like? I don't know if I can bring myself to do that.
Is this sourced directly from the cow's testicles?
They ripped the bone out right through his testicles, so you get a little bit of whatever.
Okay.
Fuck it, I already put it on my finger. We're gonna.
Give us a demonstration. Yes.
Get that man cream all up on my face.
I can almost smell it through the. I can smell it. He can't hear me. I'm going to tell. I can.
Glasses. I got some man cream on my glasses.
Every time I can smell it.
That's the worst.
It's so good. He can't hear what I'm saying because he doesn't have the headphones on. I can.
Shit. My glasses are all fucked up.
I can smell it through the microphone. I feel like your morning wood.
Alexa,
play sexy music.
Announce. Can you bring me some eyeglass wipes?
Announcing.
She says, "Fuck you." Oh yes.
But so if you go to the website's weird. Make sure you type it in right if you want to go. It's man-cream.com.
Yeah.
So don't put in mancream.com. I'm not sure where that's going to take you.
Well,
probably know where you want to go. But you can use code AEDShow, much like our W one, and get 10% off.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet.
And if you get the hat is one of my favorite
articles of clothing,
like sponsorship type hats. It's not a sports hat.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful of her. She's wonderful.
Well, she knows what it's like to get man cream on her glasses.
It is. So. Yeah, I'm sure it's like a daily occurrence for her.
Every morning, just man cream all on her glasses and face. It's just
man. It's so. Are you telling me that this is for men and women?
Yeah, she only uses the morning wood. She only wants morning wood on her face.
I don't blame her. I would too. Now, are you allowed to use this on other parts of your body?
I've been using. I mean, I've been putting it on my legs because I have bad acne on my leg.
Yeah.
So that's my test area.
There you go. There you go.
My upper thigh has weird skin.
Okay. So like you said, this is it's for skin, but it can also be used as like beard scruff.
Yeah, because this jar is tiny, so don't be.
Yeah.
That's as big as they come.
Yeah. So we could do face, Maybe a little bit of the scruff on the side of the top of the head. You know, maybe some of this.
One
Maybe a little bit of the ball fro.
One of his posts down here, it says...
You're just going to pass over that. Okay.
My hair after... No, I heard it. I'm coming back. My hair after using lots of shampoos and hair loss pills, and the guy's like me.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says, my dad's hair after washing his hair with water and rubbing beef fat on his face. And he's got this wonderful... the guy from Kurt Russell, locks of hair coming off of his...
Ooh.
Looks great.
Ooh, okay. All right. I dig it. Okay. Well, I think you talked me into it earlier today, and I ended up purchasing my own set of orange creamsicle and morning wood.
Which wasn't planned. I didn't tell you what I had. I just told you what to get, like where it's
you're
at.
like, hey, go get some. And I picked those two out myself. So, but they currently have those two, and then the original as well.
This is the original,
which I'm sure is just as nice. It just didn't have orange creamsicle in the name or morning wood. So,
yeah. God damn, Oilers beat the Panthers 8-1.
Is it?
Were the
Panthers at home?
No, they were up in.
Maybe they
Edmonton
wanted. Maybe
still.
they just wanted to win it in front of their home crowd.
Makes sense.
That's what it is.
Probably much like Boston last night, because Boston got whopped.
Yeah,
last night.
Yeah, the Celtics.
Mm-hmm,
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of Boston,
hey,
do you want to? Is that a good one? Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? Well, for our family vacation, we decided to take a trip up north to a Boston area, which Boston, of course. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I interject real quick?
Yeah.
Did this replace the North Carolina vacation? It did.
It did.
Good on you. I remember we talked, and you were like, "It's fun, but it's been like 30 years."
Yeah. It's been 71 years. Yep. Yeah, and we did it just our singular family and not like the big.
Yeah, it wasn't everybody.
Yeah, yep. So that was an experience for the kids. And but yeah, so we took a trip up to the Boston area, which of course Boston is famous for the setting of Fallout 4. I don't think anything else past that, but we did happen to see a few ghouls there.
I think
you trying to put some background music to my story.
I thought Last of Us started in Boston, but I'm not sure now.
I don't think so. They went through Pittsburgh, though.
Boston. Go ahead. Sorry.
So yeah, we more specifically, we went to Cape Cod. Yeah. Oh, okay. It did start in Boston, and then they make their way down to Pittsburgh, and then just magically appear in like Colorado, Montana. Okay. Yeah, there's that. In Pittsburgh, whenever you get to Pittsburgh, there's that secret tunnel that just opens up in Montana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great, though.
That would be. I'd do that. I would do that in a heartbeat. So you guys go to Montana. Whoop. It's like a Skinwalker Ranch.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Also had some Boston places there. Who would have thought, But I feel like Boston really isn't known for those ones as much because you don't get to get the full Boston experience like you do in Fallout 4. So it's very realistic. There was ghouls and broken down houses, and they were these ghouls were like, "Y'all got any crack?" But no. I don't know what they'd taken. It was probably more like phenylmethylethylamine or whatever it's called. But
Wicked Pissa.
Wicked Pissa. Yep. And oh yeah, and my cousin from Boston was there. It was weird. So,
Weird, you run into your cousin from Boston up there.
From Boston. I can't do it. So, but more specifically, we went to Cape Cod, which is just right there next to Boston and all that kind of stuff. And even more.
You went to Maine.
Oh, we could have. We were close. I think we could have seen it from the tip of where we were. But we in Cape Cod, there's a bunch of different towns there, areas that you can go the whole way up it's got it's got the shape of like an arm like that.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
Provincetown, Wellfleet, Eastham,
yep,
Chatham.
Now, a lot of people say the nicest place to stay is Dennis. Okay, that's where that's like a very big destination point of it.
I zoomed in and seen Dennis.
Yeah.
Sandwich. Why didn't you say it's Sandwich?
There's Eastwich and then Sandwich, and Wellfleet was cool. Truro. We decided to stay in the very tippy top place of Provincetown, which, if you have never heard of it, and let me preface this by saying, I like gay people. I love gay people. In fact, my daughter she considers herself gay for the moment, at least, as much as an 11-year-old can, in that capacity. We just.
I have a joke really quick.
Okay, all right, throw this in there. Go ahead.
Hang on.
It's coming.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my thing reached for it. Nope, it's gone now.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Joke's gone.
That's all right. Okay, I'll tell a joke real quick.
Do it.
This is a Scottish joke. How do Scottish farmers find sheep in tall grass? Irresistible.
No. I found my joke.
Okay, bring it back. I hope it's more relevant to the story than mine was.
Do you know what LGBT actually stands for?
So I was under the impression lesbian, gay, bi, queer.
So I didn't have the Q in there, just the T.
Oh, okay, LGBT,
no.
trans. Okay, I
trans.
missed. That's what it is. No, okay, what does it mean?
You're so wrong. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
To defeat the Huns. Damn it. I should have known. It makes sense now. It really does make sense. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Okay.
Did you see that? Did you watch that TikTok I sent you of that Mulan one? Where he's like, I thought you were a lady boy.
Oh my God, I laughed so hard. What would they say? They thought I was trying to.
With an actual lady girl. Okay, all right. That's a good one. But all right, back to the story. So let me preface that by saying yes, I support them, and we decided to go.
He's about to say the most unsupportive thing ever, everybody.
We decided to go to the town of Provincetown during Pride Month, and Provincetown is probably the gayest town on the East Coast. It was
over Philly.
Yes, well, I mean, Philly's pretty gay.
That's wild.
And that's great and all. And it was, like I said, and this is year round. It's not just like a certain time. This isn't just like June. This is this town is it all year round, but multiplied by, Pride Month, and super cool, flags everywhere, awesome. Everyone was very welcoming to us, but I don't know if these people understand what it's like to be looked at the only weird, They just kept looking at us. We were a family. And it's just... Well, I'll tell you what.
I didn't think that's where you were going to go with that. I thought you were going to be like, it kept staring at me like a piece of meat.
I mean, there was times. I would say though that this place was probably one of the most welcoming, wonderfully clean places. This is run by, they're all it's a wonderful place.
Walk that back.
And everyone I talked to there were really cool. They were all happy, nice to see everyone coming. There's a street that pretty much everyone goes down and walks up. It's like this crazy thing. I've never been on a street like this where it's like building to building, edge to edge, shops up and down. It's kind of like a board. Have you ever been on a boardwalk? Like on a beach or something like that, where it's just straight shops the whole way up and down?
I think Myrtle Beach has one.
Well, so yeah, exactly. So think of a boardwalk, but it's on both sides. And it's like an alleyway from like an old like Italian, town, like in Italy, where how they have those really small like corridor town, that's what it felt like. It's so, but we made the mistake of trying to drive down it, which is not recommended. You can, it's not illegal, but it's like there's people coming and going, walking up and down this street, and you're driving at a snail's pace.
At them.
Yes. And and there's people not only walking, but like riding their bikes, and it is just pandemonium. If you're in a car, you're not getting anywhere fast.
Were you the only car doing that, or was there other cars?
There was one car behind us at one point, and they turned off. They knew better, but we just kept fucking going down Main Street.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We've gone too far.
We've gone too far. and music everywhere you couldn't. It was just one of those awesome scenes where it's just people just doing their thing and having a good time. Flags across the streets, from one end to the other, and just there's a marina there, and just there's so many different restaurants, and the kids hated walking. so that kind of made it. Yep.
Doing the car anyway.
Yep. So so we did that. That was really fun for a few days, and we actually got to go out on a seal watch trip. Now we are the week that we went, we're actually we were 1 week away from everything actually getting busy. So this starting week coming up is really when things pick up. So we were technically in the off season. So we got we ordered a seal tour, to go out on a boat and go look at seals. The kinds that you see in zoos and aquariums that are swimming around in the small dome, but out in the wild. Apparently they just swim out in the wild.
Should we try and take one home?
They were so freaking cute. And the cool thing was, since we were in the off season, we called to get a tour, and they're like, not a whole lot of people are doing, we don't really have any. So call us again tomorrow when you actually want to go and see if we're doing any tours. So we were like, okay. So the next day came around, and we called again, and I said, hey, it's just the four of us, my wife and our two kids. They're like, okay, yep, come on down. So we do the whole thing. We drive back down into the marina, people everywhere, and we go to the dock and walk out. There's boats everywhere. There's this is like one of the oldest fishing towns in the U.S., I guess. And they're like, all right, we don't know where to go. We're calling the place up. We're like, hey, we don't know where we're going and all that. And they say, oh, no, the captain should come out and find you. He'll get you. They're like, oh, okay, all right. And finally, this kid, he's like, maybe 10 years younger than me. He's like, hey, you guys ready? You want to go out on on the ocean and go see these seals over here? Oh, all right, yeah. Do you want to wait for anyone else? And
where's your dad at?
Yeah, it's like, where's the people for the boat? And he's like, no, we're at this little one over here. And yeah, that's just me, and it's just you guys. We're like, oh, sweet. We basically got a private tour, which is typically like charged double for like it's just a private tour, but we got it for regular price because we were the only ones that that were so yeah, it was really cool. And the dude's chill as fuck. He's just like, yeah, let's just go out here and just do we'll just take our time. We don't care. I don't care. I was
starting to sound like he sounds like Korg now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We can go do whatever.
Did you get the pamphlets? I made pamphlets, but nobody else showed up.
Piss off, ghost.
Thor, this guy.
That's for later in the story.
Thor, this guy on Fortnite keeps calling me a dickhead. So he's.
I really hope in the new Deadpool movie that they have that in there somewhere where Deadpool's just calling Korg a dickhead.
Dickhead. Yeah.
Or Wolverine.
Oh, yes. That would make, yeah, for sure. So we drive out, we're out in the ocean, then we find the other side of, like there's a little bit of a landmass there that has a lighthouse that you can only get to if you like walk 3 miles to. And there's like this whole pod of seals just swimming out in the ocean, and it's just really cool. And he's like, yeah, we could just do whatever we want. We can just hang out here, and you can, do
Was
it.
The Long Point light station?
It could have been. You have to there's no roads to it. You actually have to walk across a bunch of stuff. And so then we were out there for a good 20 minutes, just like checking them out. They would come up to the boat really close and all that, and it was really cool. And so then we were like, all right, well, let's go ahead and head on back. And as we're driving back, my son, he's 5. He actually just turned 6 yesterday, but he was 5 when this happened a couple of days ago. He's like, "You ever driven a boat, buddy?" And I was like, "Me? I've never driven a boat." He's like, "No, the little guy." I was like, "Anders, no." And he's like, "You want to get up here and drive the boat?" And for a second, I was like, he has autism. And he gets distracted sometimes. But then I was like, you know what? Exactly. That was a legitimate fear. It was. But I was like, hey, let's see what happens here. Let's see, if we capsize from him just spinning the wheel.
How you go.
Yep, this is it. But he got up on, he just like stood him in front of the wheel, and he's just like, all right, buddy, go. And then he cranked the speed up like 3/4 of the way. I'm like, just holding onto the sides. He did an awesome job. He was able to he steered the boat well. Like the dude was like, all right, buddy, I need you to like turn it a little bit to the left here. And so he would, and it was very gentle with it and all that. And it was just a magical moment. I got it on tape. I'll text it to you. Nice. It was really cool. So that was one of those like cool experiences. It's like, oh man. He drove a boat. This is my buddy.
Could have been me, but yeah, I'm glad it was you.
You forgot to wear a captain hat and everything. Just sit over here. I wanted to spin the wheel.
Just got to show up to dinner like tomorrow and just boss you around.
Yeah,
I'm the captain.
He's the captain. He's Captain Bubby. We were calling him the rest of the day. It was pretty good. It was an awesome experience for him. I was a little jealous, but so we did that. That was cool. But then we halfway through our vacation, we drove the whole way back down the arm of the Cape Cod and came back around and went to Plymouth, which is where everyone knows that's where Ben Franklin fought the robots, and we were, victorious and became a nation.
America. Yeah. That's how.
Yeah.
99% accurate.
Yeah. There's apparently some rock there.
He used his kite and attached it to that rock because the rock was a superconductor.
It was. This is just, and it powered. What it did was it overcharged.
It was actually much bigger of a rock until he did that.
Well, it exploded it. But yeah, it basically power surged. It just sent a power surge through the robots, and the robots didn't have surge protectors on. So,
and that's why we had to go through the Wild West.
Yeah, because everything reset. Everything reset after that. So, but there was this rock there. It was pretty cool. And it was bigger originally. And I sent you the picture. I know you saw it. It's this Plymouth Rock.
You were supposed to back up your truck and have someone help you.
Well, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna wear this bright green vest. Safety green vest. And I have the ability, to print shirts whenever I want. I was gonna have it say, P Rock maintenance crew or something like that. It's just really, and I don't have a good Boston accent, but I have a good PETA accent. And so I was just going to be like, hey guys, what's going on? Yeah.
That'll work. That'll work. Yeah.
Hey, could somebody give me a hand down here?
You're good. Can you just if you just want something, if you want a pair of pants or to drive your car, you just ask for the khakis.
Give me the khakis. Yeah.
No one knows what the fuck you want.
Hey, if you could just get up in there and grab the khakis.
There's some pants. Here, I brought you your pants down.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you bring me the khakis for? I wanted the khakis.
I need the khakis. So I didn't manage to come back home with the Plymouth Rock, but it was cool down there. Like, it was very it was a hustle and bustle down there that was just really nice. There was we ate at this restaurant that was on the docks. You could see all the stuff, and then there was this fucking huge ass monument at the top of a hill called Monument of Our Forefathers, but it was under construction, so I couldn't get right up to it. I just took a picture from the outside of it, but it was huge. It was like the Statue of Liberty. Big, maybe not. It was probably smaller than the Statue of Liberty, but it was pretty big. Somewhere between the Statue of Liberty and not anything else, I guess. So, that was cool.
Statue of Liberty and the Clemente statue at PNC Park.
Yeah, it's in between. you can imagine that, So we did that, and for the last leg of the trip, what my coolest part was, I think,
that's right,
was we ended with Salem, Massachusetts,
which blows my mind. I figured you would throw down some sage and crosses before you even thought about going there.
No, you know what? I welcome the supernatural other than werewolves and terror dogs from Sheets. So Salem was pretty sweet. Salem, everyone knows, was originally the place where Hocus Pocus was filmed. It was like
Did they actually film it there?
Yes.
Or is it like Groundhog's Day?
Nope, they actually filmed it there. Yeah, exactly. We didn't allow people to film in Groundhog's Day. We didn't want that shit in our town. But yeah, they definitely.
Holy shit.
That's what made Salem popular was the movie Hocus Pocus.
Nothing else.
No, I don't. You, no, it was just the Hocus Pocus.
All right. I was just asking.
Okay, yeah.
There's a ton of museums there. Did you go to these museums?
There's museums all over the fucking place there. It's like you can somebody's house could just be turned into a museum. It's like
I would do that.
Yeah.
Hey,
honestly.
Come check out my museum.
Yep.
$10.
And his museum. We got a shit ton of Dragon Ball Z stuff in the basement.
That's
DBZ
prime,
Emporium.
That's prime witch hunting stuff right there.
Yeah. Bobbity. It was really cool. So there's the whole town. It's a big, huge ass town. Nothing really out of the ordinary until you hit this road called Essex Street, and that's where all the it's the tourist street.
Yeah, it looks like it's a long ass road.
Yeah, but it's like one of those roads where there's no cars allowed to drive on, and it's just. It's just like anyone, you could just walk down the whole street. And I think it has original brick
cobblestone
in the center. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a cool ass mall there that you can walk through that has stores in, and then there's a bunch of witchy stores on the outside and all that. And
with naked Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Michael Myers posters.
I didn't see that until you pointed it out. And I'm going through it, trying to figure out where the hell did he see that?
I was watching whenever you just paused at the very end on Rylan, and she made that face. It just caught my eye in the background. I was like,
yeah. So there was cool stores, very cool. There's oddity stores, where people make these handmade shit, from weird stuff and all that. There's witch stores. There was a vampire store. There was
you're really close to your camera. All I see is your nose and
sorry,
your mouth.
I was getting excited. There was I didn't go into this. There was an actual werewolf store. It was called Wolf's Blood. It was during the day. It was during the day.
Don't you have a wolf on your arm?
Yeah, I do. I can't get it right.
It doesn't make sense now. That's a terrifying wolf.
It's a wolf, not a wolf. Not a werewolf. It was never a man to begin with.
Neither was the terror dog.
Oh yeah, Paul Rudd was a man.
And now he's a dog.
Exactly. That's not the same.
But
he's a werewolf. I didn't need to be too scared to go in because it was during the day. So but still, maybe these were the kind of werewolves that can control their transformations, and they'd probably get me still. So I don't know. It was cool. I liked walking through it all and seeing all the cool stuff. And for some reason we walked down. There's the city hall area, and we walked down, and there was this farmers market going on, and I happened to just start walking past this place that was selling mead.
Meadery.
Yeah. Ipswich, Massachusetts.
Can you pull the bottle back a little bit to show the whole bottle? Hey.
Yeah. It's just a little one. It's just a little baby one. But it's
does it taste good?
Yeah, 14.3% alcohol, I guess. Yeah, it is. And it's
you drinking it straight, or you just
Yep, this is a honey raspberry with strawberry and cranberry notes.
Hey, I was drinking cranberry too.
Yeah. So that's what I've been drinking here this afternoon. I mean, mead was drank by the Vikings, so that is, I am part Viking, so
I don't think Vikings were terrified of werewolves.
they didn't have werewolves in Sweden.
Were you there?
That's typically that's like well known. They didn't have they weren't part of that region. They were only in like London.
Didn't Vikings go everywhere though?
They did. And that's why you don't see them around anymore other than
So they did fight the werewolves.
they probably did. In fact, I think they wore them on their heads.
But you just told me they didn't fight the werewolves.
Well, it wasn't much of a fight. It was.
So why are you scared?
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay. You still have to pass your training.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm learning Swedish, by the way. I don't know if I told you that or not. I'm on a 50.
Grandpa's guitars.
I'm on a 50-day streak on Duolingo. So fuck yeah.
That little owl's yelling at you every day.
Yeah, it does. It's like, hey, you're about to miss out on your streak. You should do this now.
I'm so mad TikTok introduced streaks.
Yeah, it's been a while. You're gonna lose your friend streak. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Providencetown was kind of rubbing off on me there. There was so many dudes walking around in banana hammocks, just dangling it out there, and I mean it was cool. Let them do it.
Should they have been wearing banana hammocks?
It was hot. It was hot out. This is just like
not that
regular.
question.
He was probably in his 60s doing that.
So no.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just on principle alone, not for any of his orientations, but just because it just didn't look good.
Just didn't know if it was going to be some jack dude.
Yeah.
So you were talking about being terrified.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll let you finish.
No,
sorry.
Well, yeah. No, that's it. Yep. Yeah, we finished with Salem,
nose and jaw again.
Yeah, nose and jogging.
Yeah, you're like way up on the camera. There you go.
Son of a bitch.
Can you lower your chair? Perfect. Yeah. That's actually perfect.
You like that? Okay, good.
Yeah.
We finished our day in Salem. It was really cool. We did see the house. It was Max and Danny's house from Hocus Pocus, the actual house, and we saw.
Shelby would freak out over that.
I'll put it in the text. I'll send it in the group. And Allison's house as well. But I think the actual Sanderson sister house wasn't actually filmed there because we couldn't find it. The one actual real cool thing about Salem is like the house that the judge for the witch trials, the judge who presided over that and condemned those all those ladies to death, his house is still standing. And you can go through it and do a tour of it and all that. I think that's the only house that's directly related to the witch trials that happened in Salem there. We didn't do it. The kids were ready to go. They didn't want to walk.
Long day.
But yeah, it was. But it was I would like to go back to Salem again and just, spend more time in that area for sure. I would definitely do that. So, but yeah, then our trip back was supposed to take 8 hours, but it took 12.
Stopping for food and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you guys had some good food. Macy was posting on her stories.
Yeah.
I seen a barbecue or a buffalo chicken flatbread that looked.
Oh man, so she had the buffalo chicken flatbread, and I had the barbecue pulled pork one. I would definitely get hers again like in a heartbeat. I would go there every day and get that damn flatbread. It was so good. The amount of cheese on this flatbread was so freaking thick. So good. Yep, for sure.
So you were talking about being terrified of going inside the werewolf house. I didn't convince. TikTok helped me convince Sigourney to watch a movie yesterday because I hadn't seen it yet. And if you've been on TikTok lately, just scrolling around or any memes recently, really, have you ever heard of the movie The Terrifier?
No, can't say that I have. I don't think I ever would want to watch that ever.
Why don't you click over into the general chat just to refresh your memory?
Okay, everyone's gonna see this.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to do it. No, I don't want to do it. No, not gonna do it.
Nobody saw anything. It didn't,
well, because I haven't done it.
No, just click on it.
No, I don't want to. All right. I'm going to click. All right, here we go. Okay, this dude.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I like this guy. All right.
So.
I like him.
The movie's called The Terrifier. I don't know if you would or not. Movie's The Terrifier. Came out they made it in 2016. It came out in 2018.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they made it for $7 million and it made like 63 or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then they made a sequel and they're making another sequel. But because of the stupid stuff like that he's doing in that one, she's like,
isn't it like this?
Yeah, that one. Yep. And because of that, she's like, I'm going to have to watch this movie because this clown is killing me. And I know it's going to be scary, but I want to see what all these memes are about.
Okay.
So 1 and 2 are both on Peacock. So we popped on number 1 last. We got a Domino's New York style pizza yesterday. And,
how was it?
You know, it's no Pizza Hut New York style pizza.
Okay, I was going to ask you, how's it compared to Pizza Hut's? Okay, all right.
It's just a Domino's pizza cut in larger slices.
Okay.
So
all
take
right.
that how you want.
Yep. Okay. Okay. All right.
So we watched that, and the first one for sure is a low grade B movie because the acting is so bad. But Art the Clown, hilarious, scary, and the kills are crazy.
Oh,
like it's a really gory movie.
Okay.
And I've heard the second one's even gorier, so I'm sure the third one's going to top that.
They have to.
It's just if you can look at him and think that you can watch a movie with him being a killer, I would definitely recommend watching it even in the daytime.
Okay.
Like just put it on during the day.
Just pop it in. You know?
I mean, it'd be hard for you with kids to pop that movie on in the daytime.
It would. Ryland's pretty dark, but
so one of the probably the most gruesome. Well, so there's this one really. I'll tell you the funny scene instead of the gruesome kill, unless you want to know the gruesome.
Yeah,
kill.
tell me what you want to say.
Okay. So the funny part is his main thing is like knives, stabbing, terrifying. Yeah. But one of the main ladies starts to get the upper hand on him, and she's like stabbing him and beating him with a board.
Oh man, you stabbed me now.
And she's like, "Come on, get up!" And he goes to get up, but he just pulls out a 9mm and just unloads on her. like he's got it the whole time. Yeah. And he makes that kind of face too. He's like, and the clip runs out when he's going for the kill shot, and he just like storms away to go find another clip while she's
Yeah.
Hilarious. Leading up to that part, though, he's trying to scare that girl, and she's not really
She's like,
giving her what.
I'm not a fan of
Yeah,
clowns.
yeah. So he goes over and pulls this blanket down, and it has her friend hanging upside down,
Oh,
naked,
okay.
while she has panties
Nice.
on.
Oh, okay.
So he goes and he rips her panties off, just bop, and he proceeds to take a meat saw and goes right down the middle.
Straight. Okay. Ah. All right. You know,
Right down the middle.
it's probably. Okay. Just. At least he had a line to start with.
He had a little. It was already kind of started. For
Yeah.
him.
It's like cut here. It's one of those things.
I know it's an old movie and it's already like a cult classic, and I'm just behind on times.
But TikTok has brought it back. You know.
TikTok's brought it back. I would say watch it if you want. If it's spoopy season and Macy's like, let's watch a scary movie.
Okay. The
Because there's no real jump scares to it, so
no.
you see everything coming.
Yeah.
It's just really the
psychological part of it.
Scary aspect of the clown and the murder.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's not like a super scary clown.
No.
Not looking wise, but like
he
just does a lot of murdering.
He does a lot of murdering.
He just does that.
And there's a twist at the end, and no, not sure how it works yet.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. It was all a dream of his, maybe. Okay. All right.
But,
all right. What was it called again?
Other than the Terrifier.
The Terrifier.
Or just Terrifier. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm sure if you look, I'm sure there's probably just whatever you search.
Yeah, just called Terrifier.
Okay.
So 2016, 2022, and there's a new one this year. So that should be fun.
All right.
Other than that, the only other thing I did since we've been gone is I watched Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 4. Good Lord.
I thought we were boycotting Will Smith. You and I said that together when we were applying our morning wood together the one day. We were like, we should just boycott Will Smith because he slapped what's his face?
Fuck, what's his face? Will Smith makes good movies. What does Chris Rock do?
Chris Rock was in the one. He was in Madagascar. All right, listen. Are you telling me?
I've watched all of Madagascar, so who cares? I don't have kids. Don't look shocked. I still haven't watched Frozen. I haven't seen Moana. I haven't seen Coco.
What? You should watch Moana just out of principle. Like, that's not a kid movie.
Rock's in it.
Yeah.
But
from start to finish, it's not a kid movie. There's people dying. It's just dead.
I've seen the end of it.
Yeah.
I've seen Beyonce. I've seen giant Beyonce.
She looked pretty good, didn't she? Yeah.
Come and fight the volcano lady or whatever.
Hey, man. No, dude. Oh, no. I was about to tell you something, but I can't.
Or she is the volcano lady. I don't know.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm not saying if that's. I wasn't going to say that she's actually the volcano lady.
I've seen the end like 10 times because I show up at my sister's house and it's on. So
because it's a good movie.
She goes and gets some kind of gem or something out of the ocean, and then boom.
Yeah.
The volcano lady explodes.
She finally finds the
diamond from that old lady.
Exactly.
Heart of the ocean.
This is the heart of the ocean. I threw that in there.
What other Disney movies haven't I seen yet? Frozen 2.
Well, I mean,
Coco.
Coco's actually a good one.
Haven't watched Soul.
No, don't worry about it.
Elemental.
Don't worry about it.
Turning Red.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, unless you're like a little girl that is going through her period. No, just watch Moana and Coco. Those are the only two you need to watch that aren't specifically for kids. I would go.
Still haven't watched all of Wall-E either.
Wall-E was good back in the day, but I don't need to see it anymore. It
puts me to sleep every time I watch it. I just get bored.
It does get bored. Moana, you won't get bored. It's a good one. Okay. I put that on just because I want to watch it.
Okay.
And Coco.
Maybe I'll do a backyard movie night with Moana.
You should, especially since the second one's coming out. It's looking pretty it's looking pretty. It's looking pretty riz.
I'm glad you tried.
It's honestly. Looking. Listen, I was pissing Rylan off the whole time. I was like, Rylan, you are so skibbity Ohio toilet. and then Anders would jump in and he'd be like, Skibbity Ohio Bakery, and I was like, where did bakery come from? I don't know.
We're scrolling down to Disney movies.
Okay, all right. Let's see Disney movies that Eddie should watch and hasn't yet.
Wish.
Stupid. This could also be Adam's Disney movie power rankings.
Strange World.
Stupid.
I watched Lightyear.
Yeah.
I watched Chip and Dale.
Meh. I didn't watch. I did watch Chip and Dale too. Meh. It had references, but meh.
Yeah. I watched Encanto. I watched Jungle Cruise.
Stupid. Jungle Cruise was good. Jungle Cruise was good.
Yeah, did not watch Luca.
Luca was okay.
Did not watch Raya and the Last Dragon.
No, I mean, unless you're like a big Aquafina fan, it was pretty much a run of the mill.
Didn't watch Soul.
No. Meh.
I watched Onward on the world shut down when I was watching Onward.
Yeah, Onward. Onward was good. You can't go wrong with Onward. Yep, that was a good one.
That's where I was whenever they were like, "Hey, shut it down."
Yep. All right, I guess I'll watch Onward.
I've never seen the Maleficent movies either.
Yeah, that's just Angelina Jolie. That's the only reason to watch it if you wanted to watch it, and she don't even have her boobies out.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah.
Let me see what Pixar has that I'm missing.
Okay.
I've never seen Ratatouille either.
I never wanted to. I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never had the urge to see that one.
Hang on. I'm pulling up a list of Pixar films because this will be the.
I think the Pixar ones are better. Right.
All right. So I've seen Toy Story. I've seen A Bug's Life. I've seen Toy Story 2. I'm not sure if I've ever seen any Monsters Inc. movie.
What? Why not? I mean, they were pretty big. They were pretty big. They were big deals.
I've seen Finding Nemo in English and Spanish.
Yeah, okay. All right.
The Incredibles. I've seen Cars. No Ratatouille.
Nope.
No Wall-E, basically. Love Up.
Up was great. Up was really good. Up was good. I think you should just try and finish Wall-E with a dubby to make sure you don't fall asleep. Stay focused and jitterless, and also put on some man cream. Man
cream on my face.
Yep.
Watched all of Toy Story. Cried through almost all of Toy Story 3.
Yep. Yeah. Beginning to the end, you just started crying.
Didn't watch Cars 2. Didn't watch Brave.
Cars 2 was kind of dumb because it was Mater. It was a story about Mater. Yeah. Who cares?
Didn't watch Monsters University.
Yeah, I figured. Yep.
The Good Dinosaur, Finding Dory, Cars 3, Coco.
Wait, time out. Stop. You're going too fast. The Good Dinosaur, that's a good one.
Didn't watch.
Wow. First of all, it's a dinosaur. It has a dinosaur, and there's T-Rexes in it, and there's Velociraptors in it. Okay,
I'm sorry. Is it better than Jurassic Park?
It's up there. It'd be like you'd have.
So I should just watch Jurassic World Domination.
Well, you have Jurassic Park 1, Jurassic World Domination, Jurassic Park 2, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, or no, just Jurassic World, then Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, then Jurassic Park 3, then The Good Dinosaur. If I had to rank my dinosaur movies.
So The Good Dinosaur isn't good.
Well, no, I'll tell you what. I'll put it above Jurassic World 3 because it killed Jurassic World 3 or Jurassic Park 3. They killed the T-Rex with the Spinosaurus, so that's always got to be last. So it's above Jurassic Park 3. It's the number 6. Yeah, it's the number 6 spot. Yeah, but it was still. Okay, you're right. Let's move it up above Fallen Kingdom as well. Let's put it at number. Let's put it at number 5.
Okay. But what about the Land Before Time? Where's that fall?
The Land Before Time. If we're gonna throw that in there,
wait. No. Next episode. Come back. Adam's ranking every dinosaur movie ever.
Okay. All right. Let's do that. We got to write that in the show notes.
I will.
Okay.
But didn't watch those. Watched Incredibles 2, Toy Story 4, onward.
I've never finished Incredibles 2. I didn't. I got bored of it really quickly.
It wasn't as good as 1.
Okay.
I was in theaters for it, so yeah. I didn't leave.
Yeah. I can't believe we're power ranking Disney movies right now. It's so random.
Soul, Luca, Turning Red, meh. Wish I didn't watch Lightyear. Didn't watch Elemental. Might go see Inside Out 2 tomorrow.
Oh, okay. All right. Just not by yourself?
I think Sigourney and Peter are going to go with me.
Okay, an adult trip.
Yeah.
No kids.
Yeah, we don't
no kids for Elemental 2.
No, not Did I say Elemental? I meant Inside Out 2.
You said Inside Out 2. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, Inside Out 2. You know what? I didn't care for the first one.
I don't remember how much I liked the first one. I just remember Bing Bong dying and being really sad. So it has a memory in me. So I'm not sure if it's a good one or a bad one.
I mean, it's got Lewis Black still, in it. So that's pretty good.
Next week though, I'm going to go see that Bikers movie.
Bikers.
It has Tom Hardy. Let me see what the actual name of it is. The Bike Riders.
The Bike.
It has.
Oh, like bicycles.
It's Austin Butler, Tom Hardy, some other people. Basically, Sons of Anarchy in a movie.
Okay.
It's about biker gangs.
And they're pedal bikes, though.
Yeah. They all have biker shorts and those spandex shirts on. And they just ride around New York City and just beating the shit out of each other.
And making the sounds.
And then the next week,
okay.
So pumped.
Yeah?
So pumped.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what's next week after that? Deadpool isn't until July 26th.
July 26th. So June 28th is... Let me get the actual name of it. A Quiet Place Day 1.
Okay. Oh, is John Krasinski coming back for this one? Is he reprising his role as the dad since he didn't get to do it for the second one?
I don't see him in this one, no.
Is it still made by him?
Yeah. Okay. Story by John Krasinski.
Okay.
This one has Joseph Quinn, who I think was in... the fucking Netflix show. Like the Netflix show.
What was that baby reindeer show?
No. Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
He was Eddie, the guitarist guy.
Oh, okay. All right. You know, he's British.
Is he?
Yeah.
Bastard.
I know. And there he is playing freaking Metallica on Stranger Things.
And Lupita Nyong'o is in it.
Okay.
She was She was in the Black Panther and Us.
Ah, okay.
But I'm excited. I'm excited to go see that in Dolby.
Yeah. Yeah.
One, I like a Quiet Place movies. Two, Sigourney hates them because they're scary.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go see it. And it's my birthday weekend, so we're gonna go see them in Dolby.
Yeah.
So,
well, speaking of like movies that are similar to like A Quiet Place, where it's an alien invasion, today I just watched for the first time Edge of Tomorrow.
what did you think? I hope it's a good.
I thought I was like, wow, this was actually good. Why didn't I watch this like when it came out?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, holy damn it, Christmas. This was what? This is great. Like I was like, oh, he just respawns. No, I didn't realize that. No, it's not. He's not just respawning. There's a reason why. It's the whole. This isn't a video game.
Is your leg broken? No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So that was pretty cool, but like
they're supposed to make another one.
Well, that's what I was confused with because in the end, it's what happens, and it gets. I guess it gets back into his body somehow, but it doesn't reset. It puts him. It just like I guess saves his life. Maybe I guess no, it doesn't. Or did it save his life? Yeah, it did.
I think it saved his life again. Yeah, because it like bled into him.
But when he goes back and he finds Emily Blunt's character, she's doing the same exact thing she would have been doing the day before.
I'm gonna have to refresh my. I remember everything up to the Omega. I remember everything up to the Omega exploding.
Yeah.
I don't remember the very.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't. Maybe. Oh fuck.
Hang on, I'm getting there.
Yeah, I'm. Maybe it did. Maybe it did respawn. It did respawn him, but at that point, then they had realized that all the things were unfunctioning due to a energy blast. It did respawn him.
It put him back further. Yeah, you're right. This event causes Cage to regain his ability to be part of an alpha cycle.
Yep.
The Omega becomes desperate, and a final attempt to escape triggers one final loop to a distant past anchor point. This anchor point is further into the past than the original anchor point to which Cage had been looping. The Omega itself wanted to escape an imminent threat to its core. Because of the blood, Cage became part of the cycle and retained the memories and experiences he had through all of his past reboots.
But then, does that mean
everyone's alive? Everyone's alive again because of what happened.
Mm-hmm. But they have no idea what actually happened, and the Omega, what happened to him? Is he inside? Is the Omega somehow inside Tom Cruise Cage? Maybe it wasn't just
Cage. Eventually views the cycle as a blessing to win a war and develop skills he had never had before. Find out if they do a second.
Yeah, if we get a second one, exactly. Okay. All right. Well, I have one more thing we can end the night on.
Okay.
So I've been trying to figure out if I can do anything for Techo coming up, like who
okay.
And so I went on to one of the subreddits and where you can like post your picture and be like, hey, who should I be? And
you actually did that. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yep. And so I did, and there was one that was actually I like maybe, but see, I don't know if you're gonna know this because you didn't watch Game of Thrones, did you?
No, I love Game of Thrones.
Oh, you did? Someone was like, you should go as the Hound.
Nice.
Right?
I like it.
I would have to do some shit like get the scar on my face and like
I'm sure they have that on the Hound makeup.
Right.
Amazon.
Like, and my hair is already like if I just get a wig,
Mm-hmm.
But like getting the suit of armor and shit would be the hard part, unless I just did like the face.
Doesn't he have like a where he wears where he doesn't have everything on at one point?
No. And there was a part like whenever he was like, "I'm not going to fight at all anymore," and he's with like that group of like
wildlings.
Yeah, and he's just like wearing plain clothes, but and I feel like it might get too hot to wear like a whole.
I'll say it's also going to be July.
Yeah.
I like that idea though.
Maybe it could be like a modern day Hound.
Figure it out.
That's a thought. It's just a thought. Because then I wouldn't.
Also, Game of Thrones comes back tomorrow.
Yep. And I did not watch the first season, so maybe I should go and watch that first one. I watched like 3 episodes.
Did you watch The Boys at all?
Nope, didn't watch that either.
I want you to watch The Boys instead of Game of Thrones.
You would say that? Okay.
The Boys is so good.
Okay. All right.
Like,
how many seasons is it?
They're on 4, and it's 8 episodes a season, and they're in the episode 3 of season 4 right now.
Okay. I think I want to finish because I started X-Men 97. I'm going to finish that, and then I'll do that. Okay. That's my plan.
The Boys is definitely after the kids have gone to bed, probably.
Yeah. Yep. I've heard. Yep.
Especially whenever the guy shrinks down and goes inside some guy's dick hole.
That's what I would do too.
And then he does a line of coke and sneezes, and he becomes big again.
Oh, right inside the penile thing. Okay. That's this is a thing I didn't think I'd ever think of, but you know, it makes sense.
It shows you what would have happened if Ant-Man went up Thanos' butt. That's what you'll think.
That was an underutilized strategy for sure.
Would have worked.
It would have worked.
Definitely would have worked.
It would have worked. I don't know why they just don't do that for every enemy.
Ant-Man, you know
it's
what to
your
do.
Turn. Get in there, buddy.
I was a dog.
Yep. Oh, now you're going into somebody's butt and exploding it.
Did you get anything while you were in Salem? Did you get any like?
I did get some stuff. I did get some cool things. I got some souvenirs for some family members. And I also procured myself a pretty cool shirt. You know, I'm in Salem. I thought I'd get something, you know. It's not Salem related at all, actually. It's not. I don't even think I got myself. I couldn't pass it up. I saw it on the wall. There was all kinds of cool shirts. I saw it on the wall, and it was a vision of David Bowie from the movie Labyrinth. And it was... He had the labyrinth behind him, and it was like a hand drawn. David Bowie. David fucking Bowie.
I thought it was Mick Jagger.
It was all right. If this is how you want to get me back for your Ghostbusters shit, if this is what you want to do, if this is how you want to end it, I'm ready. I'm ready to end it right now. This Mick Jagger is not. I don't even know who that is. Who's he from? I don't know.
He's a British guy, singer guy.
He was on the Who. He was in the Who, right? Because David Bowie is David Bowie. It's Ziggy Stardust. He was, he's the man on the moon. He was Major Tom to Ground Control, and he was.
I thought that was Ozzy.
Nope. He was. He was the Goblin King in the movie Labyrinth, and his actual name in the Labyrinth as
Elton John.
Yes, it was Elton John. Was actually one of the goblins in the Goblin in the movie, but no. David Bowie's character is known as the Goblin King, and everyone just calls him by. It's a very frightening name. It's very spooky. His name is Jared.
Paul McCartney.
This is just Jared. It's the Goblin King, Jared. Jared.
Well,
Everybody, watch out for Jared.
Jared, that is terrifying right now for kids. If you Jared from Subway. But
Yeah, I think that's probably was the precursor. Like, we should have known when it was like, "Hi, I'm Jared from Subway. Don't give me all your kids. We're taking. I'll walk to Subway with your kids. I
I'll give him a full one.
I was this big, and now I am in handcuffs. So,
Dang, I could have thought that. I swore that was Mick Jagger
that was
and all the posters.
You know what? He and Mick Jagger did have a really weird music video together. I don't know. I can't remember what it was called. But somebody did one of those things where they take the music out and just have like weird sounds of like just foot's talking back and forth. Not talking. Foot prints and all that. So it was really funny. So watch that one.
Check out the general chat really quick before we hang up.
Okay. Better not put some spooky shit in there. Some fucking. Better not be a werewolf. There he is. That's Jared from the Goblin King. David Bowie, everybody.
Yeah, that's David Bowie.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the stage. David Bowie.
I know it.
It's wonderful. Look at him. Fucking Craig.
Fuck you, Craig.
Fucking hate this shit. Stupid. Uh-oh. We're getting mad here. Fuck you.